Hey everybody, Mike here. So on the bench today, I've got this battery charger made by NOCO. This is the 5 amp smart car battery charger. I picked this up right at almost 2 years ago now. The main purpose for me getting this was when I purchased my tractor. During the winter months, I don't get as much use out of the tractor as I do during my summer, spring months, so it sits a little bit more. I noticed I had some parasitic draw on my battery. It was slow starting or not starting at all on me. And in the winter, that's the last thing I want to do is be messing with trying to get the tractor started. I do store it in a garage that's not temperature controlled, so it's not as bad as still trying to get that thing jumped and started in the middle of the winter, but nonetheless, I want to get out there and turn the key and know it's going to start. That's where this little NOCO Genius came into play. I picked up the 5 amp model just so I could be able to do all my vehicles and that tractor as well. They do sell 1 amp models all the way up to, I think, 10 and maybe more now. I'm not sure. I know they got a 10 amp model for sure. And they've also got some that have like 3 banks where you can charge multiple batteries at once. So they've really kind of thought of everything. In my opinion, I feel like they're kind of one of the leading brands out there nowadays when it comes to the consumer grade battery chargers. Now, what's neat about these, let me get this thing plugged in here real quick. See if I can get these lights to light up. So when you plug this thing in, you'll get your lights on here and you can cycle through your mode. By holding down the button, that gets the lights flashing like so. You can select which battery function you want to go, whether it be 12 volt, regular lithium, or 6 volts. And then if you hold that down for, I believe it's 7 seconds, it'll go into the 6 volt mode. And then it's also got this 12 volt repair mode as well. So it really kind of covers all your bases as to which battery you want to hook this to, whether it be some of your smaller 6 volt stuff like maybe your Power Wheels or whatnot, your little garden tractors, and up to your vehicle. Now, what's also really cool about this is it's got a wall mount bracket that I've mounted in my garage in there. So this kind of lives in that wall bracket for most of the time. And that way when I need it and the tractor's in there, I just plug it in. And when I'm not using it, I just drape the cord up over itself and it's there when I need it. When this thing's up and running, you'll see the battery indicator level right here. It'll monitor how charged the battery is. And when it gets fully charged, it'll go to a solid green light here on the side. And then that repair mode, I've only actually tried that one time to see what it did. I can't really give you an honest answer on what I think about that. I think it improved my battery life a little bit. But what that's designed to do is kind of fully restore the battery back to its original form. If you got a little bit of sulfation going on in your battery, I'd like to actually try and test that out a little bit more. I don't want to give you feedback on something I don't know a lot about. As far as it charging batteries goes, this thing's been a lifesaver for me. I love it. Now, a couple things I did. You get this cord here, and it's not a bad length, but I wanted it to be a little bit longer. So what I did was I picked up this 10-foot lead here that NOCO also sells for this charger. So this gives me quite a bit of extra length to run anywhere I need to be in the garage, no matter where I've got that tractor parked. So that's an extremely handy accessory to pick up. So I also picked up an accessory that'll plug into the end of this cord and has ring terminals that I can permanently mount to my tractor battery. So I leave that hooked up to that thing year round, and I just plug this cord right into the tractor whenever I'm ready to go. It does come with this set of alligator clips if you decide you want to go that route. For me, trying to get my hood open on my tractor every time I want to plug that in was a little bit more of a pain than I wanted it to be, so I wanted a more permanent solution. But these alligator clips are extremely handy as well. They're about the most well-built and highest quality clips I think I've ever come across. They're extremely durable and very well done by NOCO. So you've got that option there, and that's what's nice about these is they come with these quick connections like so. Just like that, you're connected in. If you want the alligator clip off and you want to switch it over to the 10-foot lead like I've got here, all you gotta do is just plug those together. Now you can plug your alligator clip or your ring terminal like I've got on my tractor. You can plug that right in and you're good to go. You're off and running. So they've really kind of thought of everything. Not to mention on this unit, it's designed in a way it really can't be overcharged or undercharged depending on the weather. Whether it be 100 degrees outside, sun bearing down, or negative 20 outside, this thing's going to charge and do exactly what it's designed to do no matter what the temperature and weather situation is in your area that day. Now the last feature I hadn't talked about that I want to mention real quick before I'm done. So if you get a situation where your battery is under 1 volt and it won't register, if you pulled a multimeter on it already and you're reading 0 volts or like I said maybe a half a volt, you can force this thing to kick on and force charge that battery. So that's another nice built-in feature that's not on every single battery charger that I've ever seen out there. That's kind of unique to NOCO and a few of the higher end models I've seen out there. But for the price, you're getting a great value out of this NOCO charger. I've been extremely happy with this the last couple of years. I think I'm going to pick up a 10 amp here soon just to run on some of my bigger batteries and my diesel equipment just because I've had such good luck out of this 5 amp model. I appreciate you watching. You guys have a good one.